Drummond jumps against Jaren, and we are underway. And the rebound to Doumbouya. It's almost easier to tell you who is playing for Detroit than who isn't. And an early foul against Valanciunas and counted for Andre Drummond. Morant with the runner, puts it up and in to tie the game at 2. Reggie Jackson working the point. No Derrick Rose tonight. Tweaked his groin in yesterday's game. And Snell slipping baseline for the slam. Rebound to Reggie Jackson. And the Grizzlies have seen Reggie Jackson do some wondrous things against them. And there's the hoop in the arm. Speed, Mikhailuk also with an injury, and he will not play tonight. Their best three-point threat, particularly is Kennard. Oh, Jared! Here's Drummond going at Valanciunas. Nifty spin and a hook. Andre Drummond, one of the most proficient hook shot artists in the NBA. And it's, you know, you bring that up the way that teams are playing pick and rolls right now, with the big going all the way to the restricted area, and Dylan rings the bell again. So, well, we discovered that we had guys that could make it. Number one is Jackson hits from downtown to tie the game at 12. And so as the season progressed and more teams are playing what is called center field pick and roll defense, those opportunities are there, and the Grizzlies have got a bunch of guys. Lob for Valanciunas by Dylan Brooks. Meanwhile, Dallas is at Indiana, and early third quarter they lead it by 3. Great move again.
Being able to get his game off of Drummond.
Oh, Jaren, another block. Took it away from Doumbouya. Beautiful pass. Crowder the finish off the setup from Tyus Jones. Coming averaging 17 points a game to go along with nearly 16 rebounds a game. Jaren, nice handle, spins away from Snell, puts it up and in. Pretty move by Jaren Jackson Jr. Brown with the lob, and not a picture-perfect finish, but Drummond now with 8. Grizzlies have hit 8 of their last 9 shots. Crowder will try for 3. That's too strong. Tip-out rebound by Dylan. A reload by Tyus for 3. It's through.
And how? Well, you just saw Christian Wood get to his second jump before the Grizzlies could get to their first.
Dylan Brooks, a wide-open step back. Yes.
As Ja is the fourth quarter scorer for the Grizzlies, Dylan has become the first quarter scorer for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he's been the table setter. Wood finds Drummond.
It's 18 of their 22 coming in the painted area. So we also got to get defensive rebounds. Can't let them get offensive rebounds. Right now they got 3 that they've turned into 4 points.
You don't want to hear what I have to say about that, bro.
Doumbouya steps out for 3 and buries it. After the first quarter, they really got right and took down a very good Denver team. Jones hangs and hits. Wow, over Drummond.
This team doing a good job of not settling for anything, for much on the perimeter, but doing a lot going towards the basket. Only 8 threes attempted to this point.
Galloway with a floater. So he's lead the league. 55% of their shots are taken in the paint. The Pistons are second at 53%. Jones in the lane, and to the bottom of the cup it goes.
Brandon Clark would enter.
Drummond. And Wood hits the corner 3. In the last 7 games, he's averaging 14 a game, compared to just 10 a game for the season. And Valanciunas picks up the loose ball.
Look what I found.
Along with Von Maker, Langston Galloway, and Christian Wood. 8 to shoot for Galloway. Galloway driving and banking it in to make it a 2-point game, 36-34 Grizzlies.
The one thing,
Galloway's hurt the Grizzlies, so is Reggie Jackson through the years.
Yes, the one thing that the Grizzlies have to be aware of, they won the rebound.
It's an interesting story. He's bounced around a little bit, was waived, and the Pistons just claimed him off waivers this past summer. And there guides the lob in off the setup from Tony Snell.
Of this Pistons team, you continue to see 35 popping up on a regular basis.
Wood had 20 in the first meeting between the two teams. Jared a little in and out to the cup. Yes, and a foul on Maker.
That would have been a highlight there.
It certainly would have been. It was a highlight just to catch it.
Right.
And Drummond slams. Nowhere to go. Got to get it out of the lane. 7 to shoot. Jones curls. Foul line. Nope. Got his own miss. Clark. Yes.
That'll be a tough one. Being hungry this early.
Well, you were looking at that cheese and sausage play during Grizzlies Live. Brown banks it in and draws a foul. Bruce Brown in his second season this year. Crowder. Dylan's pull-up is in.
When you get the pace of the game, when the Grizzlies, when they can run That's when Dillon is good.
That's the interpretation. Rebound. And another runner for Tyus Jones.
So great communication leading to that stop.
8 straight by the Grizzlies as they have the lead back. Valanciunas flips it up and in. The Grizzlies lead is now 3. Galloway hits the 3. It's the tie of the game at 53. Missing a 3, rebounded Jaren. Jaren and Dillon both with 2 first-half fouls. DB, deep 3, down the well it goes. So why do you think he has no hair left?
I know why he doesn't.
Morant scoops and scores. Timeout, Detroit. The schedule is going to get very, very rough and rugged, and not only in terms of the quality of opposition, but also the venues. Valanciunas hammers it down. Galloway floats it up off the back iron, and rebound Drummond. Off the reload, he hooks it up and in.
Those type of shots for Drummond, you got to put a body and then everyone else will rebound.
Morant finger rolls it up and in. Rebound to Morant. Back cut, Crowder, yes. Timeout Detroit.
Because you see there are people from different countries, but they're talking to each other and arguing. I never know what language they're arguing in. Is Galloway doing what he does best?
Is there a universal soccer language, partner? You're international in that way.
It's Anthony Melton. Jones to a rolling Valanciunas. What a catch. And a finish by Jonas. Forcing another turnover. Josh Jackson glides to the rim and finishes. Josh Jackson. Doumbouya. He'll step back and try for 3 and hit.
Of course, he would make the one against the shot clock. But after you take as many shots and miss, eventually, partner, one is going to go down.
You will progress to the mean. Tyus Jones. Yes!
And the way that he has commanded the team on the offensive end to get good shots as Christian Wood commands 2 hands to the rim.
And the Grizzlies, good chance here as Valanciunas flips that one up and in. Had none in the first 12 minutes, but since then they have reverted to form. They have been a turnover-prone team throughout the season. And with all the mixing and matching of the lineups, it's understandable. Valanciunas rolls in the hook. 22 for Valanciunas.
Other big in this game that I would take over Jonas Valanciunas any day of the week.
Josh Jackson on a slalom, flips it up and in. Josh Jackson. Brown on a pitch out. Galloway able to corral it. Brown over Valanciunas. Follows his own. Brown with a dozen. Guy who has not hurt the Grizzlies tonight and is not on the floor. You look at the box score and you see Reggie Jackson. Oh, lob for Valanciunas. 6th assist for Morant. 29 to be precise. Wow, what a pass. And a finish by Clark. You just got to take care of your business. Wood off the Jackson setup. 7 assists for Morant, leading assister among rookies in the NBA, and then calls his own number to get into double figures. 10 for Morant, 7 assists, and 4 boards. Drummond.
A little fresh down there. I'm taking in the game.
And Drummond scores again. Depth that this team typically hasn't had.
Yes.
Valanciunas sets up Crowder, catch and shoot 3, and Jay can't pay it off. Morant around a high screen. Comes foul line, sends it, scores it, hammer, nail, coffin. This baby is over. Andre Drummond, how much longer will he be a Piston? Who knows? How much longer will Derrick Rose be a Piston? Who knows? But what we do know is the Grizzlies are now 25-25 on the season.